finding Little Rock, Arkansas through the eyes of its residents.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. In each episode, we will be talking to residents of Little Rock, Arkansas to learn about their experiences and what this city means to them. Today, we have a special guest, a talented artist who calls Little Rock home. So let's get started. Thank you for meeting me today. Please tell us your name.
My name is Daniel.
Are you originally from here?
My family immigrated here from Iran. I lived there until I was about 2 years old, and then I moved to Little Rock.
Like, how long have you lived here?
18 years.
So, Daniel, what do you do for fun?
I play music, really, and I do all aspects of music. You know, I compose, I like to get technical, I like to practice. I go to school for it. It's kind of like the center of my life.
You shared with me that you play in a couple bands. What are the names of those bands?
So right now I have my solo project, which is called Gauze. Our band name is Gauze. This is my solo project. My name is Daniel.
Ethan? Yeah.
We do all kinds of stuff. We're about to do a folk album. We're doing like math rock, jazz fusion right now. And I played in a band called How to Raise Wolves for a long time. And I don't have any words of what to call that except guitar music. You know, it's kind of all over the place.
Who do you get your inspiration from?
I get my inspiration from all facets of music, and I don't say that like how people would usually say, oh, I listen to everything. I don't listen to everything, but I listen to all that I can. And I listen to I'm trying to think. Right now I'm really into Sonny Rollins, who's a jazz saxophone player. I'm really into like the Electric Miles bands that like came after him, like Mahavishnu and John McLaughlin. I'm super into Sleep, which is a sludge metal band in Melvins. I also like Mr. Bungle, John Zorn, like all kinds of stuff. So this place is like an incredibly important piece of Little Rock scene history and punk history. Tons of old shows were thrown here. And, no one got permission to do it. They just did it. That's how it should be. This place would have been like brand new in the 90s because this was built in 1986.
What made you make the decision to start a band?
Because I looked at the people who I was listening to at the time, and I imagined myself in that place, and it made me feel some kind of energy or electricity that I've kind of like never felt before about anything else.
What has been your most memorable experience as an artist in Little Rock, Arkansas?
My most memorable experience as an artist in Little Rock would probably have to be this one show I played at. This was, can I say in North Little Rock?
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay, I played at this place called Grandma Lolly's Party Palace. It's a house show venue, and I was playing on a bill with a couple other bands. I'm trying to think who was there. Incompleteness Theorem, Audacity, and Friend Agenda, I believe, were the ones on that bill. And I remember during our set, there were parts of it that were so loud that you could feel the air in the room moving, you know what I mean? Like you could like physically feel like the waves from my bass amp coming out. And I don't know, the combination of being able to like feel the sound in the air and the energy in the room, like people really dug whatever weird stuff we were playing, that probably makes it like my most favorite and most memorable experience.
What is it like to live in Little Rock, Arkansas as a musician?
As a musician, it's sad, and it's, especially when you're starting out, it's really sad. Like, there's a social hierarchy in almost every single form of music you walk into. You want to play with jazz musicians, and they don't know who you are. You're kind of hazed. Like you're hazed in every single genre you go into. You want to go play with the punk musicians, well, you don't know the same 5 people that they know, so, it's going to take you a while of talking and going to shows in order to get into a show, which it shouldn't be like that. I feel like there should be a platform for everybody to come in and show what they do best,
Is there any big venues out here in Little Rock, Arkansas?
The Rev Room, Grandma Lolly's, Stickies. I'm gonna mention this one last because it's the least important to me. Vinos. That's what comes to my mind right now.
Are local bands playing at these venues?
Yeah, no, like I'm only naming places local bands come, and yeah, sometimes touring groups will come through here.
Where can people see your band play?
You can see my band play at wherever my Instagram account says we're playing, but in Arkansas and Little Rock, the places I just listed, plus more. I don't know. You're gonna have to follow me to figure out, because we're about to go on tour, so you know that's gonna take me to places I don't even know.
Do you think Little Rock is growing as a city?
As a city, I don't know, because I play music, but I think as a scene, I think we're getting better. Again, I think as the older generation kind of goes through and recycles itself, I think the younger people coming in are making better music, and I think that they're going to create a better scene. And I think our future looks good.
What kind of advice would you give someone that wants to start a band in Little Rock, Arkansas?
Make a band with your friends and trim the fat, because the fat will slow you down.
Can you clarify?
To me, the fat is the person who doesn't practice, and to me that's the most important part of being a musician. I think you have to practice, and I think you have to enjoy practice. It's the person who doesn't practice, the person who doesn't contribute, the person who makes band practice feel horrible.
What would you tell others about Little Rock, Arkansas?
Give it a chance. On the outside, it's just kind of your everyday southern town, but there are some beautiful people, beautiful places to see here, and I think that if you go to the right places, you can find a little bit of yourself in Little Rock.
And lastly, define Little Rock, Arkansas through your eyes.
I would have to say Little Rock is like a sackcloth filled with gold, and you kind of gotta loosen the strings. You got to look inside of it, to actually find what's going on, because on its surface, it's not all there,
Thank you for sharing your story with us, Daniel. It's interesting to hear what Little Rock means to different people. Stay tuned for more episodes where we continue to unfold the heart and soul of this city through the eyes of the residents. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. See you next time, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.